You have to try this simple drill with your driver and your irons. Now, many of us probably feel like we've been playing the game either too long or we're too new to the game to make any changes to our downswing. You're wrong. You have to follow this along with me because it's simple, it's easy, and it's relatable, and boom, you're gonna get that bingo moment. Let's get into today's daily tip. So, let's start with driver, since we're on the 18th here at Penina, and I said the other day about this hole, we play this, as in me and you, we would play this as a par 5. When the tour comes here, it becomes a par 4. Goes from a nice, simple par 5 to one of the hardest par 4s on the golf course. Okay, so without further ado, let's talk about this position on the downswing with our driver. And don't forget, we're going to do the same thing with irons, so make sure you do watch the whole of this video. So we're all about this position at impact. So if I pull up Dustin Johnson here, if I pull up Justin Thomas, Rory McIlroy, they're all on the side of the screen here at impact. They're all in a very similar position, okay? They all do different backswings. They all do different takeaways, they'll have different club face positions, but as they get into impact, they're all in what we call a very similar position, right? What analogy can me and you use to get this? So if you come to the down the line perspective with me, this is so good. Don't forget, you can all relate to this. Now, what I want you to think about here is, I've got a windowsill just in front of me here, okay? That's gonna sit at hip height. Okay, nice and simple. I want you to imagine we're leaning out the window a little bit and we're looking to our left and we're trying to reach something to our left. Well, look what position I'm in. I've got more side bend over the golf ball, I've got more hip turn, I'm not up here because I couldn't look out the window that way. How easy and simple is that message to relate to? So again, we've got the windowsill just sitting here. We're going to lean out because that gets us in golf posture. We're going to look to our left. We're going to try and reach something to our left with our right hand. Look at the positions that I'm achieving. That what I'm doing there is exactly where I want to get to here. Too many of us are up here. Hi, right, good night. We want to be more in this space. Now I think that's a simple one, a really simple one, and something me and one of my students were talking about, and how you can relate to stuff and how everybody learns. We all learn with simple analogies, so we have to use this. Okay, without further ado, let's hit the drive away and let's join me down the fairway for this approach shot. So we're going to stand in, we're going to feel like we just place our club in front of us in our left hand, over in posture, reach out, feel that position. Now we are ready to hit away. Now, we saw that drive, and you might be thinking, well, Alex, what is all that about? Why is that so much better? Well, let me show you this simple analogy. Imagine I had a big, heavy bucket of water sat in front of me. If I wanted to keep control of the bucket of water and throw it as far as I can in that direction, me moving this way wouldn't do it very good. Me moving this way, I'd have a lot more rotation, I'd have a lot more force, a lot more power, but also I'd have a lot more control of my arms and my body. Anytime that we're trying to move something in that direction and we move everything to up this way, well, look how everything doesn't get synced up. Whereas I know we see a lot of the best players in the world, they're off the ground at impact, but everything's rotating in this direction. They're more over at that point of impact than a lot of club golfers. So hopefully you're watching this video so far going, actually Alex, I can relate to that. I can really get that going. Because don't forget, I'm not stood here doing this instruction video to tell you that you've got to swing it like DJ. I'm saying, if you get 1-2% better at this, you are not going to believe how much better you're going to strike your driver and your irons. Okay? So again, if we come down the line perspective, get out on the golf course, test this, feel this, try this. So again, we're going to feel like our window's in front of us. If we're left-handed, we would simply just feel this the opposite way. So feel the windows here, get over that window, place the golf club in your left hand, look out the window, reach out that way, We could even put a hand back on. Really feeling that pressure, really feeling that openness into the golf ball. Now this is an iconic shot. I absolutely love this shot. But on that point, we're getting so close to the Ryder Cup now. Who are we thinking is going to have an iconic moment and who's going to come out on top? I hate to say it, Europe. I hate to say it. I've been speaking about this with a few of you, right? And I really can't see past the USA team. Like, a few people have been saying, oh no, potentially Europe can do it on the last day. But what do you think? Enough of me. What do you think is going to happen in the Ryder Cup? Who's going to come out on top? It's going to need some shots like this. Well, hopefully like this. Again, we're going to feel this. Just remind yourself, over, out the window and reach. That's the feeling. Now ready to hit. So if you saw that video impact of me striking, I was a lot more over the golf ball, looking out the window, and that's a simple way to improve. Try this analogy, use this analogy, and try it with your irons, your driver, your short irons, everything. Because being more a right bend for a right-handed golfer over the golf ball with some more hip turn will really give you a better control of your club face, a better control of your golf swing, more speed, more power, the list goes on, right? So why not give this a go? Thanks so much for watching. This is one of our daily tips here on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button.